Get the bitch one that tell her good night. All white on my ice like rice. Stack up and get right out of sight. I you ain't up in my price. I you ain't up in my price. I you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I had to.
He got sound effects and everything. He got sound effects.
You feel me, bro? Yeah, right, bro.
That's
just how I feel, man. Steph, what up, boy?
You all right?
I'm good, bro. What's popping, man? How's everything going at the? Don't laugh, bro. We lit, man. You should already know.
We FaceTime all the time, but there ain't never been sound effects in any other conversation. So I'm with you, though.
Don't be that lit.
I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you where you at.
Oh no, you already know what he do, bro. But
meet you where you at.
How's the fam? How's everything going at the crib?
It's smooth, man. Like there is no playbook for what anybody's going through right now, and I feel like when you got into the situation, like it was a little bit of, if you were in a situation where you could work from home and make that adjustment. I know that's not that's not the experience for everybody, but just kind of settling into what being at home 24/7 is like. There's a freedom to it in a sense of like just being able to kind of get away, be with who you want to be with and whatnot. But then as it kind of goes, you got to figure out how to fill days and stay productive, stay positive. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty going on right now across the board. And people are dealing with a lot of real things, a lot of real life situations that there aren't any answers for. So keeping all that in perspective, I'm enjoying, this opportunity, this time, making up for lost time with my kids. They are absolutely crazy and energy, and I love it. I'm not the best. I'm trying, but I'm not the best second grade teacher right now. I got 3 stars out of 5 from Riley's rating.
She gave you the 3?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. My workload, I felt like it was pretty, manageable.
Proud.
3 Zoom meetings a day. That's not too bad, right?
3 is OD.
For 7-year-old, that might be the thing. And I guess I'm the personification of keeping her away from her friends, because when she sees me, it's like, you got to sit down and look at this computer. But in her world, when she sees her friends, like, she's supposed to be at school. So she looks at me, why can't I be at school? Like, coronavirus, it means something to her, but don't mean the same thing. And so maybe that's what it is. I got 2 stars for being responsible for her being at home. I'll take that. She's safe.
Just because of that, man. That's crazy, bro. But now we gotta get you up. 3 stars ain't enough, bro. You gotta get you up, bro. For real, man. I know Riley, she a tough one, but she keep it 100.
She keep it 100, so I gotta look myself in the mirror. I can't blame nobody else.
It's all on you, bro. You already know where to go. But yeah, man. What's up to everybody in the chat, man? Thank y'all so much for coming through. Man, it means everything to get with Steph and talk about pursuing passions. This is our second one, and for everybody who missed the first one, we're here for to do a little series that I got going with my partners at Yellowbrick. After they offer these programs that for people like myself who are a sport management major and looking for a way to looking for a way to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Sport management majors like myself, or if you're just a lover of sports and you're looking for a way to explore new frontiers in the program, like Sports Industry Essentials, this is like the spot for you, man, for real, because this is a six course program, making it accessible for people like myself and other aspiring sports professionals. To make it help you guys in decision making and big time moments in your life moving forward. So hopefully you guys check out the programs that Yellowbrick has to offer. And yeah, man, we're gonna get into it. But one thing before we get started, I want to send some love to all my people at home in New York, my family watching. Keep my family in prayers. If you guys watched the last episode, you guys know that my grandmother Luna passed away. So keep her in your prayers. This coronavirus stuff is super, super duper crazy. But I'm gonna do the same. I'll be keeping you guys in our prayers too. But just make sure you're staying safe and learning all the information that you can about this virus that we have going on. So stay safe out there, y'all. Now let's get into it, Steph. I need to ask you. My first question for you is, what was your dream as a kid?
Well, it's a hoop for sure. Well, I'll take that back. My dream was always a hoop, but I was always a very interested kid, and like I feel like I could take on new things and excel at them if I worked hard. So mainly that was in the sports world, but like I played baseball, basketball, I played golf, and so I always envisioned myself like being the best at any one of those three. When I got to be 13, was when I put baseball and golf in the back burner, and put all my eggs in basketball and in the basketball basket, if you will, and knew that not only did I not mind, but I embraced the work. Mm-hmm. And that was when I knew like I was on the right track. From there, how much stuff has to kind of go your way, and just opportunities and things like that. And you're embracing your own path, because everybody has a different, route to get to where they want to go. And you got to be all right with that and know like your time is coming. There's a level of patience to it too. So basketball was it though, man. From the time I was 13 to now. And it's been a crazy ride, bro.
It's been a crazy, crazy ride, man. You're everybody's favorite player, bro. How does that even feel to be
the greater Cleveland area?
True. And a little bit of Houston. A
little bit. Oh, definitely there. Oh, definitely. You're right.
Maybe you hate it, man. What is it like to be just everybody's like the person that everybody looks up to?
It's weird, bro. It's surreal. It's I definitely appreciate it. Like I take it as a responsibility. Understanding like I had people that I got to look up to, whether they knew it or not. Not just on the court and basketball, but in other facets of life. And whether they felt that calling or felt that level of impact, it did something for me. And so I've carried that with me. I definitely don't believe in perfection. I don't believe in, holding people as they are to a higher standard than what you hold yourself. Like, you got to be careful about that. But I do know, like, you can always buy into somebody's message, buy into what their actions are, and use it as a guide. And so, like, I've had those people for me. Professional athletes, teachers, doctors, like all the way through. I've had people that have like left an impact on how you treat people and all that type of stuff. So I've always tried to stay close to that message. And I just have a huge platform now that basketball has, allowed me to have, and a voice that people care what I have to say. And I'm all right with that, and I like it.
Look at Curry. Look at Curry, man. Just amazing, bro.
Just amazing. So inspirational.
I was about to say, I was going to play a drinking game to see in the comments and chat, like, how many times that came up. We wouldn't get through, like, the first 5 minutes of this thing. So we'll just relax on that. I was definitely coming in with that idea.
It's hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. Do you know dude, Flight 23?
I know who he is. I never met him, never talked to him. I caught on late. This is probably around the time I came back from my injury.
Yeah.
I started to see it in my comments, and then every time I post, I see it a little bit more and a little bit more. A little bit more. I guess I finally acknowledged it on the NBA's IG Live. Trivia contest I had. I saw it just pop up over and over again, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just acknowledge it.
Hilarious, yo.
Curry, man.
It's hilarious.
Yo,
I know what the meaning behind it is, and it's just funny because like most of the stuff I do, you could actually say that.
You always say it, yo.
Curry, man.
For real. Yo, but with that though, for real, like really, you are inspirational, man. Like I know so many people who think you're their favorite, or who you're not their favorite player, but at the same time, I'm like, y'all respect dude because of all that he does off the court. So, like, to have that is even bigger than being people's favorite player. Like, that's dope in itself. So, recently, you went on Instagram Live. You had a super dope conversation with Dr. COSeezy, the director of he directed at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. And there was some really great stuff that y'all had in there, man. What was your biggest takeaway from it?
Information is power. Like, why in the hell was, I leading a conversation with, like you said, a guy that's been an advisor and to multiple, presidents, and in the time of like national and global crisis, like he's the guy that people go to ask the questions and get the answers. He came on and was able to kind of present the facts in a way that we all could understand, like the sense of urgency of the moment. And I knew they would bring it down to an audience that might not be turning on the news and watching the White House briefings every day. That it could be packed, the facts and the message of us taking this serious could be, broadcast to people that, needed to hear it. And I think it was received really well. I think he spoke very clearly on how the virus is impacting our lives and the simple things we needed to know about it, how it's transmitted, and how we can all protect ourselves, our families as best we can. And just make it real for people, because I mean, I know, like you said, your family has felt it and it got dealt a harsh, pain with it. But if you don't have a situation like that, you might not necessarily feel it, think it's important, or think that you are, in the line of fire. So hopefully that helped. And at the end of the day, it's what you do with that information is up to you. So
help me for sure, bro. Like that was big time, yo. That's that's beyond basketball right there, man. That's why you, man.
Look at Curry. Curry is just dope, man. Just awesome.
Just awesome, man. For real. Like,
wait,
it's crazy,
it's funny though, because I ain't heard all the different variations. I ain't heard it.
Yeah, they got a whole YouTube link of him just going off, just bringing them off. But for real though, man, you are killing it for real. Like that's why we love you so much, man. And I think I saw that with your Eat, Learn, Play Foundation, you guys are gonna be what are you guys doing? Giving away 300,000 meals every week?
Yeah. Me and my wife, Ayesha, we started Eat, Learn, Play. We launched it in July, but we have been planning, for the longest around starting a foundation that could impact Oakland, impact the next generation through food, through organized sports and active lifestyles, and through education. So we called it Eat, Learn, Play, building a well-rounded child with the basic necessities to live a prosperous life and create opportunity. Little did we know setting up that foundation would give us an opportunity to impact and support the kids that were out of schools, out of the public school system, and they rely on school for their meals and things like that. So we were able to step in, basically accomplish three things. One, like you said, create as many meals and distribute them to the kids and families that needed them. From an awareness standpoint, like it's crazy in our own backyard here in Oakland, just the level of food insecurity that exists.
Yeah.
COVID-19 or whatever you want to call it, put that aside, it's still a problem that exists in, in kids' everyday lives. So it only amplified when the virus hit. So we try to step in there and raise awareness around how important of an issue it is. And then lastly was from the restaurant industry. My wife has a restaurant in San Francisco and 4 other cities across the country called International Smoke. And they felt the hit just like every other restaurant or company in that business, where so many employees have lost their jobs because people can't go to restaurants and can't support the industry. So we try to create jobs through some partnerships that we've had with um, with World Central Kitchen and with the Alameda County Community Food Bank out here. And so raising money, raising awareness, getting foods to kids. And I always get real sensitive to like answering that question because we are the voice and the face to the movement in a certain way, shape, or form. And we obviously have a financial contribution that allows our foundation to do work where any money that comes in goes straight out. We cover all the operation costs and things like that. But it's not the team that we have and the leadership from Eat, Learn, Play's perspective and the partners that we get to work with all throughout the Bay Area that extends like, there's so many selfless people is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
And shouting them people out that are actually out at the distribution centers, like giving the foods out and in the kitchens, cooking the foods and like all that type of stuff. Like we look good and we get to, you know, say we're doing things and continue that message, which is important because people need to know and know what to do, but can't do it without them. So I always got to mention that because it ain't about us.
That's big time, man.
It's Curry, man.
Seriously. That's big time, man. Real talk, bro. Like, yo, you I love it, man. Shout out to Ayesha too. Ayesha, she just dropped a little bomb on us today too, huh? What's popping over there?
I wonder if it's in here. Hold on.
Let's see.
What's popping?
Music, let's go. Yeah, I got it. Shout my wife out right quick. I don't know why I ain't have it on the set. So she's been working on this for a long time, spreading positivity. You can say, "Look at Curry" to her too. So
We could.
You got to do after I say this. You got to say the same thing. Like right here. You see this? It's backwards, but you see it.
It's Curry, man.
Look at her.
Look at Curry. So inspirational.
Sweet July magazine is out right now, digital and hard copies, wherever you get your magazines. We got a lot of time to read, so might as well.
It's a shout out Ish.
Collection of like basically what makes her who she is and all the inspiration she finds. There's a significance to July because of all the great, life events that have happened for us in that month. Our kids being born in July. We got married in July. Eat, Learn, Play was founded in July. There's so many coincidences with that. But Sweet July out on magazine.
Sweet July.
That's it right there.
And make sure y'all check Ayesha Curry out. She's out here doing her thing, man. Look at Curry. Look at Curry.
It's Curry, man.
Seriously. So right now, what we got right now for you is a question from a fan.
Let's go.
Mail time.
Jordan Burns from San Jose has a question for you, Steph. He says, who or what inspires you to make the world a better place? What is your vision for the impact you will have in your lifetime? That's from Jordan Burns.
It's a great question. It would take too long to list all the people that, like every stage of my life, I've had somebody that's been an example of doing good in the world or treating people right or being selfless. From, my high school coach to my college guidance counselor to my college head coach, Bob McKillop, who taught me how to be a man, not only just a great basketball player, but represent myself, a character on and off the court. I'm gonna name drop right quick because little did I know that I'd ever be in a position to have a relationship and be able to ask questions to the president of this United States, not this one, but the last one, President Obama. So like asking him his perspective on things has been amazing, and getting that encouragement to keep doing what we're doing and amplify that impact. It's a burden at times, but like when you see somebody who's way more, has a way higher, stronger reach and has done amazing things with his life and held one of the most coveted positions in this entire planet. Like I'm taking that advice every single day, and he's helped me a lot. Well, I don't know what I see my impact is, because if you asked me that 10 years ago, I would have fell short of where I'm at now and my family. So
I feel like that was a good answer.
Yeah, every year you set goals, and everybody has to kind of look at what your reality is and understand if you need to change something. Where you need to reinvest your time, your energy, your focus, all that type of stuff. So, got a lot going on right now. I'm just trying to manage it.
Yeah, for sure, man. I get that. But that's a dope answer though. You stunning on us with the Obama drop, but I mean, I thought that was a pretty dope answer overall.
Obama.
I like yours better than mine, yo. I got another question for you from Shanette from Brooklyn, New York. She wants to know, if you weren't a basketball player, would you ever try to become a professional golf player? You definitely have some skills on the green.
Absolutely. That's the stubbornness of any NBA, or I shouldn't say NBA, it's stubbornness of any professional athlete. Like if you got a little bit of natural born skill in something else, you think that you can work as hard as you did at your main craft. And like if there's an alternate universe where you work that hard on, for me, if like I worked that hard on being a golfer, I would figure it out and be successful. But who knows? I just do have a passion for it, and I want to not only play because it's fun and compete and try to get better, but there's a lot of opportunity and continue to grow representation and opportunity in that game because it's predominantly, dominated by, middle-aged white men that are, country club vibes and all that type of stuff. And there's a lot of things that, like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the experiences, and there's been a lot of cool people that I've met, but there's a lot of room for improvement in terms of how golf is represented and how, it's approached from the grassroots level for a lot of talented kids that get lost by the wayside. So I'm on that.
I feel you. Did you got to play a little golf at Davis? Did you go back and play a little golf at Davidson during the lockout?
No. What did I do? No, I was thinking about it, but nah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I re-enrolled at school during the lockout. That was a whole nother experience coming back after 2 years in the league, coming back to campus.
That's crazy, right? What was that like? I know campus because I remember when you was at Davidson, I used to go there. Like everybody was the homie. You were everybody's friend, just regular Steph.
Yeah, but the campus was still so small. At Davidson, there's 1,900 students at the time, so you still like. It was always you had one interaction, and the next day it would be kind of chill, like you know each other. But like it's not like you're going to UNC where you meet somebody new every day, and they have to go through that like shock and awe. So yeah, it was cool though. Like familiar grounds, obviously. Still got to work out with the team. Some social classes. It was dope.
That's dope. I got somebody who wanted to call in real quick.
Hi, this is your girl, Nay, and I'm here kicking it with COSeezy. Hey, love.
That is Nay, and today just happens to be Nay's birthday. So,
happy birthday.
Big happy birthday to Shanae. What up, Nay? Out repping Detroit. Yeah, Nay. So, big up yourself, girl. Big up yourself. Shout out to you. I got another question for you. What's something that you've learned about yourself or took for granted during the quarantine?
I mean, everybody took for granted just to be able to go wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go, whether you driving your own car, taking a bus, taking BART, like just that part, being around people, like physical interaction. I didn't realize how much of a social butterfly I am in terms of like, I'm not always trying to be out, but like, I like people and there's a good energy. Like you can get it through the computer with sound effects and dope soundtracks and,
But man, if we was there,
it'd be a whole nother show. So like that part I miss. What I have found out is I am the worst at keeping the house clean. Like the worst. Let me paraphrase. I can keep the house clean, but when it's cleaning day, like I'm not good. I don't know what deep cleaning means. I don't know what light cleaning means. I don't know none of that. Ayesha had me try to clean up the like downstairs, like a kitchen and the kids' playroom and stuff. Yeah. And the whole time she's doing all the bedrooms, and the amount of time she did probably 3 times the area, I only did like 1, and she cleaned it way better.
Yeah.
Then she was mad at me because I was wasting time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I ain't really mastered that yet. It's been 5 weeks too. I got
You over there struggling at the crib. You got a 3-star. You struggling with cleaning. Come on, Steph, man.
My Yelp reviews. I'm not gonna be on what's the Angie's List or whatever that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be on that website.
That's crazy. That is an elephant that's in this room right now, bro.
I love it.
What is it like to wake up in the morning? You have your own life. You got your family. Y'all are happy. Everybody's good, and you're focusing your career, and like you're locked in. You're doing your thing, and then you wake up, and now you're the topic of conversation on every show in the morning, and they don't have nothing to do with you. Like you didn't say nothing. You didn't do nothing. How do you even deal with that?
Bro, I'm so glad you asked that because there's a relevant headline this morning.
Yeah.
From somebody talking about my defense.
Yeah.
I hear it all. I don't go looking for it, but I got so many people. I got some goons out there that send me every link possible if somebody says something. I know what's up. I you know my sense of humor, and like I don't ever get bent out of shape about the things I can't control. Mm-hmm. I have realized that with all the success that we've had and the heights that we've been to, and just being front and center for 5 straight finals and all that type of stuff, when you're actually playing games that matter, watching the Michael Jordan Last Dance documentary, doing all that stuff, like it puts into perspective when you're doing something great, no matter what it is, they coming for you. And I'm like so secure in like who I am and who I know I am on the court. That's why I never respond to anybody, because either I'm agreeing with you or I'm laughing. And
do you don't. I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't, bro.
At the end of the day, like you look stupid if you saying something to try to use my name to either get some pub or some heat or some clicks or whatever it is. So I have no problem like letting stuff live, knowing that people who actually know what they're talking about, they're gonna speak facts and truth. When I'm done playing and retired, there's still gonna be haters, and it's still gonna be, the hate's always louder than the praise at times, which sucks. But I'm so like just when my sister say unbothered, that's what she's
unbothered, yo.
Look at Curry, man, just amazing, bro.
Shout out to Sadell too, if she's checking us out right now.
Hashtag unbothered. I need to get that shirt too.
Fast. I need one too. You remember when we were in Charlotte? I don't remember if it was your first surgery or your second surgery. We spent the summer together, and you couldn't walk. We was watching Madea movies the whole summer.
I still got that box all the plays.
Word.
Absolutely.
That was a tough time in your career. Were you thinking like, I don't know if I'm gonna come out on the other side of this better, or if I'm gonna be like one of those guys, like I don't know, those greats that started off good and then kind of fell off?
T-Mac, Grant Hill.
Those guys, yeah.
Brandon Roy, like,
yeah.
D Rose, like, they all had everything, and they're like talent for talent. Who knows where it ends up? But I definitely had some doubts, some thoughts, some concerns about how I was gonna get back on the court, because I had never been in a position where injuries got in the way of like who I wanted to be on the court. Either I play well or I didn't, or I won or I lost, but it was never because of an injury kind of taking that opportunity away from me. And that was the first time going through it. So that was tough. Like you say, you got good people around you. I always you gotta have positivity around you. Even in the depths of like that, like we can have a real conversation, be like, yo, this is crazy. Like I got surgery and a long road ahead, but you got people that speak, life and encouragement and positivity to you, then that fuels the mind to be able to start to play that over and over again, as opposed to the opposite. And you gotta be purposeful about that. But yeah, it was a wild time, because you get into the league and you're just so excited to be there and knowing that you can play. And then after that, it's like, boom, I'm sitting there rehabbing for 2 straight summers and not really understanding what's going on. But thankfully, God got me, came back. Now I was able to just play basketball. And that actually fueled my joy too, because when the game's taken away from you like that, just to be out on the floor, it's like, all right, I'm here. If you actually think about it too, that's when all my celebrations started. Because
actually, word.
I was real chill, like first years, like that super serious, trying to prove myself and all this other stuff, like just. And then after that, I was like, I'm just having fun, man. Forget it. Like,
word. I think we love that more, man. It's funny because like, I have friends that be like, yo, Curry is cocky. I'm telling you, he's cocky. I be like, yo, there's nothing cocky about him. He having fun with his job. Like, this is his job, and he out there enjoying himself. What do you have to say to people that think that you're cocky? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I get how you can interpret it that way. And if I was on the other side, I'd probably be upset. Same way, like, when I shimmy and stuff, like, sometimes it kind of, pushes against the line, whatever that invisible line is of having fun, disrespecting, whatever the case is. But the same hand, I can take it too. So CP hit a 3 over me in the middle of the Western Conference Finals or whatever it was, and shimmy the whole way down the court. Like, I've been on the other side of it and I can take it. So I'm not sensitive. So, yeah. And they hate when you're winning too. When you're winning and doing it, that's where they don't like that. That's where the confidence happens. So I'm cool with it.
Do you remember, speaking of the trash talk, I saw somebody ask it the other day, and I never asked you. I don't know if you can say it or not. Do you remember what LeBron said to you when he blocked your shot in the finals?
Oh, in game 6? In game 6?
Yeah.
I've tried to read his lips on the replay because I don't remember what he said in real time. But for all those amateur lip readers, you can go back and look at it and know it was something OD. So.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go check that out. But right now, it's giveaway time. So we got a little thing on this show right here that we call Name That Tune.
Okay.
Now you're gonna have to finish this tune that you should know. Are you ready?
I'm so damn nervous right now. Let's go. No, I'm OD competitive. That's why.
You got to know it. If you do get it, we have a prize. We got a prize for our people that are checking us out. We're gonna pick a winner, and you're gonna get the Riley special.
Yeah, I feel blessed.
Feeling blessed out here. Steph, are you ready for the tune?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
That's Texas, that's Memphis.
Can you finish that tune?
Who you say that's Oakland, baby? Who you say? Does he say that's Mac? That's Too Short, but what did he say?
Let's go. I'm gonna play it for you one more time. It's a third person that he names, and you're very hot right now.
That's Texas, baby. That's Memphis, baby.
You're very hot.
Mac Dre.
Nope. I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more. You were extremely hot with your first answer.
Wait, what'd I say?
What'd you say, Steph?
That's Oakland, baby. What'd he say?
Yep.
Name.
You got this, Steph. You got this. He named 2 people.
No.
And then the person singing shouted himself out.
E40 and
that's Texas, baby. That's Memphis, baby.
Who's the Oakland legend that named himself next?
He said Too Short. That's Oakland, baby.
That's Texas, baby. Short dog, that's Oakland.
Yeah. So you had me confused. I said there's 2. I knew it.
You got it.
I knew it was, you know, he shot himself out. For some reason, that was a good one because I named the dude. Now you got Marcus Thompson over here texting me, he gonna take my Oakland card away because I'm over here.
Nah, bro.
I'm over here in the vortex, confusing myself.
Nah, bro. You
What up,
got
Marcus?
it.
I
You
got
it.
it. Yeah, I had.
Our winner of the Riley Kicks.
Yeah, I feel blessed.
Is Diego Rodriguez. Diego, big up yourself, bro. You got them fire kicks that the whole world wants. I mean, yo, people been hitting me up like, yo, you gotta rig it, you gotta rig it. Like, I can't, man. We gotta give it to the people for coming through to show love. So shout out to Diego Rodriguez. We got one more giveaway that we're gonna do, and this is for the Sports Industry Essentials program. This is one more random giveaway that we're gonna give to Carol McDonald.
What up, Carol?
Shout out Carol McDonald. You are the winner of this scholarship to the Yellowbrick Sports Industry Essentials program. So our two winners, if both of you can hit me in a DM, send me your address, we'll get those beautiful, beautiful prizes over to you. Steph, before I let you get out of here, I want to ask you this is the last question I got for you, bro. Last one.
All right.
Can you do the Tootsie Slide?
Yeah, I can do it.
You can do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Can I see you do it?
You gonna play the song?
Oh, I got you, bro. You already know I'm over here. We lit over here. You already know. You got me? You got me?
I got you. I thought somebody was about to come over here and join me, but nah. Go ahead. Nah,
right.
she ain't.
I got you. We about to. Let me set you up right. You ready?
Hey, where you go?
I'm coming, bro. Pause.
All right. I'm about to say, because I don't ever dance unless you're in the room. Pause.
I got you, bro.
I'm about to Tootsie slide my way off the screen, too.
I got you when I'm loading up your tune right now. Okay.
Everybody who's watching this better go.
They better go turn up.
Absolutely.
Get it. Let's get it. Turn it up a little bit.
Black leather glove, no sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite.
Hey.
Nike crossbody got a piece and you gotta dance, but it's really on some street. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the passion. It's a thriller in the track.
Yo!
Oh man. Hey, y'all gotta have fun.
What's up?
Y'all gotta have fun during this situation.
Facts. You already know what it is, bro.
Oh my God.
My bad. My bad. Word. But chill, man. Steph, I gotta thank you for coming on and having a good time with us, man. That was mad fun. I hope everybody got out of this what they wanted. Hope you're inspired. I'm out of breath. I had way too much fun with that, man. Steph, man, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank Yellowbrick enough for this one, man. We got my boy Wonder on next on Thursday. Our prize, you already know we come with the fire prizes. He's giving away a $200 gift card to Guitar Center. So all of y'all producers out there, if y'all trying to get lit, he can have you lit. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to Riley and Steph for giving us these great giveaways. Steph, man, love, bro. Appreciate you.
All day. 1, 2, we out of here.
I don't wanna leave.
Oh, hold up.
But I gotta go right now.
Hey, Steve.
I'll be back to hold you down.
I'll be back to hold you down.
Wait, you got these songs just on you got them loaded up, or can you go look up something right quick?
What you trying to hear? You making a request?
Yeah, I'm making a request. Since we go way back, I want you to play one of my favorite all-time 3-person webcam dances from the NBA back in the day. I need you to play that song.
Which one?
Our 3 favorite people danced. I shouldn't say our 3 favorite. They danced to this song in a hotel room.
Oh, right.
You got it. You got to throw that in before we get out of here.
Oh,
I'm making sure we're on the same wave right now.
Word. Yo, this take me back, bro.
This go back to who was the birthday girl?
Nay.
Yeah, Nay. This song go out to you, Nay.
This song go out to you, Nay. Yo, shout out to Nay. We about to turn up real quick. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, when I give you these keys, homeboy, don't move my car, man. I'm right in the front.
You did. In the front, you did.
Don't move my shit, man. Ho, baby, what's your name? Go, girl, it's your birthday. Oh, why, on your Thursday. Say no drinks at the bar. Pop champagne, let me hear you say you want me say